we'll work, we're unique in that we'll work with our editors to identify the kinds of stories that would work on those titles and create a true content campaign that entertains our audience, feels at home on the titles that it's running on, but is also conveying the type of message that our client is looking to get to our audience. And so as far as what that means and the level of integration, I'm a big fan of saying that branded content really only speaks to the level of involvement that the client has at the table. It doesn't necessarily mean that the client has to have a tremendous amount of product integration or that you have to hit the audience over the head. As a matter of fact, there's a tremendous amount of data that shows the more heavy-handed you are with the product placement, you tend to lose your audience faster. And so that's part of what we consult our clients on, sort of what the right level of integration might be, what the right kind of message might be, and that might differ from one title to another at Conde.
What Horizon realized and recognized was like, hey, these walls need to be broken down. Every digital investment team should be able to buy and plan and develop a social strategy, should be able to incorporate mobile. Mobile is part of the intricacies of digital now. So, you know, when you're looking at consumption habits and you're planning a media buy, you know, one of the first questions that we often ask reps is like, where is that inventory being delivered? And often, or more often than not, it is within a mobile environment. So we definitely factor that into the strategies that we develop, our measurement plans. So, you know, we use a lot of Nielsen, Research Now, which is a measurement company that was built on the backs of mobile. It isn't necessarily a company that started off as a desktop company that transitioned to mobile. So we've really chosen those measurement companies that are very ingrained into that mobile space to make sure that it's not just, you know, the flashy images that you'll see in the videos soon, but it's also the measurement that we could back up the performance of our campaigns.
Well, I'm in the beauty space, and for those of the women in the, can you hear me? For the women in the audience, you probably know that it is an incredibly rapidly changing business, and there are brands that are emerging every couple of weeks. And so just sort of from a macro level, the way I think that we're looking at our business is we need to evolve it literally every couple of months. Our business model needs to change. And how it relates to mobile and how it relates to digital and how it relates to video is that people are shopping beauty differently. I think, you know, 10 years ago it was all about department stores, and then e-commerce became a way in which people were shopping, and then Sephora came on as a retailer, and every maybe couple of years there was a new way for people to shop. And now there are literally new ways for people to shop every couple of months. And most of it is driven by the digital space. It's not about best practices anymore. It's about actually thinking about something that hasn't been done. And it probably is going to be an amalgamation of mobile and video and digital in no particular order in a way that nobody else has done before.